When you think of the dodo, what comes to mind? Probably a clumsy, not so bright bird waddling its way to extinction. That's the story we've all been told, a caricature immortalized in cartoons and fables. But what if I told you that image is almost entirely wrong? The true story of the dodo is far more fascinating, and its ending might not be as final as we thought. Today, we're uncovering the real dodo and exploring the groundbreaking science that could bring it back from the dead. For millions of years, the island of Mauritius in the Indian Ocean was a paradise, a secluded world untouched by humans. It was here that the dodo's ancestor, a type of pigeon, arrived with no predators to worry about and plenty of food on the ground. Flying became unnecessary. Over countless generations, it evolved into the large, flightless bird we know as the dodo. It wasn't fat or clumsy. It was perfectly adapted to its environment. It was strong, agile, and resourceful, thriving in its island home. Then, in 1598, everything changed. Dutch sailors landed on Mauritius, and for the first time, the dodo encountered humans. The sailors and the animals they brought with them, like pigs, monkeys, and rats, unleashed chaos. The dodos had never known fear. They were curious, not stupid, and would approach the newcomers without hesitation. This made them easy targets. While sailors did hunt them for food, the real devastation came from the invasive species. Rats ate dodo eggs from their ground-level nests, and pigs and monkeys competed for the same food sources. The dodo's paradise had become a death trap. In less than a century, by 1681, the last dodo was gone. It happened so fast, some people even began to doubt it ever existed at all. For centuries, our entire understanding of the dodo was based on a few fragmented skeletons and some often exaggerated illustrations. The popular image of a fat, bumbling bird was largely a myth, a caricature born from incomplete evidence and the bias of people who saw it as a primitive creature. It became a symbol of foolishness and obsolescence. But science was about to give the dodo a second chance at telling its own story. The turning point came in 2005, at a place called Mauritius Songes in Mauritius. Scientists unearthed a mass grave of dodos, a treasure trove of perfectly preserved bones. This was the Rosetta Stone for dodo research. By studying these skeletons, we learned so much more. Analysis of their bone structure showed they had powerful legs, suggesting they were fast runners, not slow waddlers. Their large, complex skulls indicated a sophisticated sense of smell, crucial for finding ripe fruit, their primary food source. We even learned about their life cycle. By examining bone growth rings, like tree rings, scientists determined they had a rapid growth spurt after hatching to survive the island's cyclone season, followed by a period of molting. The clumsy caricature was replaced by the reality of a resilient, highly adapted bird, and the story doesn't end there. In a stunning breakthrough, scientists successfully sequenced the entire dodo genome from a well-preserved specimen in a Danish museum. This genetic blueprint holds the key to an idea that sounds like science fiction. DeExtinction. A company called Colossal Biosciences is now on a mission to bring the dodo back. The plan is ambitious. They'll use the dodo's closest living relative, the Nicobar pigeon. By editing the pigeon's DNA to match the dodo's sequenced genome, they aim to create an embryo that is, for all intents and purposes, a dodo. This embryo would then be placed into a surrogate egg from a chicken or a pigeon, and if all goes well, a living, breathing dodo chick could hatch. Of course, the challenges are immense. It's not just about creating the animal. It's about reintroducing it. Where would it live? The Mauritius of today is not the pristine island the dodo once knew. Bringing back a species requires restoring its habitat, a monumental task in itself. There are also deep ethical questions. Is it right to play God? Should we focus these resources on saving the countless species currently on the brink of extinction rather than reviving one that's already gone? These are difficult questions with no easy answers, but the quest to resurrect the dodo is about more than just one bird. It's a powerful symbol of both our destructive capability and our potential for redemption. The dodo's story is a tragic reminder of how quickly human actions can wipe a species off the face of the earth. Its extinction was our fault. Perhaps by bringing it back, we can begin to atone for our past mistakes and, more importantly, learn to be better custodians of our planet. the dodo's legacy is no longer just a tale of extinction. It is a beacon of hope and a profound warning for the future of all life on Earth. Thank you so much for watching. What are your thoughts on DeExtinction? Let me know in the comments below.